Hey guys, I got an OU match for you today. This one's against VCrunk7. He added me on Skype and he was like, "Oh, I have this undefeated OU team," and I'm like, "Well, that's got to be interesting. It's got to be pretty far off standard to surprise that many people because I don't think your usual weather team is going to be undefeated because everyone's expecting it and they've got counters for it via the metagame and all that stuff. So anyways, he's gonna lead with Gigalith, and I'm gonna lead with my Gengar because I figure if he wants to exploit, he can't do that because he can, but it won't do anything. So I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball first turn because I figure he's got sturdy, so I'm gonna have to twit KO him anyways, and then I'm gonna go for the Focus Blast because he does have this Togekiss, which I figured would come in. I am gonna get the special defense drop. If I didn't get it, I would have used Thunderbolt, and it probably would have killed him. Because I did get it, I have the luxury of going for the Focus Blast again because he does have a Jolteon, as you see here. And I wanted to cover my ass just in case of the switch in. It was kind of risky now that I think about it, going for the Focus Blast again. I mean, it's 70% accuracy, and everybody knows how stupid it is sometimes. But yeah, it worked out, so whatever. I'm gonna go with my Bronzong to take the Shadow Ball, and then he's gonna go for the Volt Switch, which does let me know that he is not Life Orbed or Choiced, which is kind of weird. I guess he's like Expert Belt or something like that, or I don't know. Maybe he has a berry or something. I don't know. I'm gonna go for the Toxic. He's gonna send in his Cloyster. I'm gonna predict the Shell Smash, so I'm gonna stay in and go for the Gyro Ball. He's actually just gonna be an old school Cloyster and max defense, which is really bad because yeah, I was expecting him to have not a lot of defense, lowered defense, and raised speed and max speed. Anyways, so none of that happened. He's just gonna keep setting up his hazards, and I am gonna take this opportunity to set up my hazards because he is way ahead in that aspect. But the problem for him is that yeah, I don't really have anyone that's grounded. I mean, I have Gengar, I have Bronzong, I've got I believe 2 flying types. And that's all I use in this battle, so it's like, I don't know why he's bothering with so many hazards. I am going to go into Gengar. I am going to fairly accidentally block the spin. I was sort of predicting him to keep going for spikes. As long as he didn't go for like Surf or something like that, or Ice Shard, I was fine. He is going to switch out to his Jolteon, predicting the Thunderbolt, but I'm not going to go for that because I don't need to, because Cloyster's special defense is absolute trash. And again, I knew he had his Jolteon here. So I'm going to switch out, predicting the Thunderbolt, and go to my Landorus. Unfortunately, he's going to go for the Shadow Ball again. That's not going to do a lot, though, because, again, he doesn't have a Life Orb or Specs, so he's got no real power behind that Shadow Ball. I mean, because Jolteon is fast, but its special attack is, I think it's 110, so it's not really that absolutely amazing. I am going to lock myself into Earthquake because I am choiced. I know he's going to want to use the Hidden Power Ice. Yeah, Earthquake's going to basically take out his whole team. He's going to send in his Cloyster. I figure one more time, let's try and see if he has the Ice Shard. Yeah, he's just going to spin again. So, he probably doesn't have Ice Shard. I'm thinking he has probably Explosion. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. It seems weird that he wouldn't have used Surf by now if he has it, or Ice Shard by now if he has it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go back to my Bronzong. I'm gonna set up my rocks again as he spins, and now I am gonna protect because I'm expecting this Toxic to kill him, and he's gonna Rapid Spin, and yeah, he gets his lefties back, and it's actually gonna put him above the range where Toxic is going to kill him, which is rather unfortunate. I was like, really? That's weird. So I am gonna go into my Gengar one more time to block the spin because he's probably gonna want to go for that. I'm not sure if he's maxed out on spikes. I think he is. But yeah, I'm not really sure what his last attacking move is because he never actually goes for it. So yeah, he's gonna send in his Nidoking. I'm half expecting a Sucker Punch, but I'm thinking this whole battle I've been like switching out like constantly, so I'm thinking maybe this time he's going to overpredict and just want to hit whatever switches in to avoid the Sucker Punch. So yeah, I don't know if he has Sucker Punch or if he's just Scarfed or whatever is the case. Yeah, well no, he's not Scarfed, obviously he's not Scarfed. I can see what about sped me. But yeah, so I hit him with Shadow Ball. I'm gonna go into my Landers and I'm gonna just take him out with an Earthquake because everyone left on his team is weak to Earthquake and is gonna be slower than me unless he has a random Scarfed Infernape, which would be really weird. He's gonna go for the Fake Out. He's obviously not Scarfed because he's Life Orbed. And like I said, that would be really weird. I know they used to be popular, and then people were like, "That's stupid. Let's just use Choice Band," because I mean, Infernape's speed was, it's 108 and his attack is only 104, so it's not really a Choice Scarf Pokemon, really. I mean, I guess Flygon is sort of the same situation, right? But it's like he's more of a, he's got the power. I don't know. Whatever. Metagame is metagame. But anyways, he is gonna not really surprise me with the Q-Stap. I was sort of expecting it, but I kind of thought he wasn't at low enough HP. I think it's 33%, but I think at the time I was thinking it had to be 25. I don't know. I'm not really sure on that. But yeah, he is just gonna protect, just to protect, and then gonna explode. No chance of winning, even if this killed. Well, A, because self KO clause, and B, I have like 3 or 4 other Pokemon. So anyways, that was the battle. Not really sure how his team was undefeated. Was interesting. I do like that he used not like the same stuff that a lot of people use. Um, but yeah, it was fun. Good game, V Crunk. Maybe we can battle again. And yeah, so see you guys tomorrow.